Hello and welcome to this next video, which will be my top 5 features for Android M. As most of you will be aware, Google took to the stage and officially announced the next version of Android under the pseudonym of Android M. In this video I am going to talk about the top 5 things that I think make this release an interesting one, and I hope you will enjoy the video, and we're going to get started right now. The first really interesting feature is the new battery saving optimizations that Google has made, which it makes in every version of Android and tries to talk those up. But this one seems to be quite interesting, and it is called Doze. What Doze does is that it uses all of the sensors in your Android phone or tablet and tries to work out whether you have not used it in a long period of time, and therefore shuts down a lot of the background processes and tries to help you gain a larger proportion of standby time with your Android device, which has been a serious issue and something that iOS devices and particularly iPhones and iPads have done well. But now Google seems to be tackling this issue, and Doze seems to be able to deal with this. The second important improvement that Google has made is the general polish and shine that it has applied to this update. I feel that Android M will not be a 6.0 update. I genuinely believe that it will be a 5.2 update, as with Lollipop, which was 5.0, Google made serious changes to Android for the better. And that is why Lollipop was a 5.0 update rather than a 4.5 update. And I think that Android M will be a 5.2 update for this reason, as it is Google generally just going through and tying up loose ends, ironing out bugs, dealing with issues that customers and reviewers have noted with Android M, particularly the RAM consumption issue that a lot of people have highlighted. So I think that the general polish and shine that Google has applied to Android M will enable people to deal with these issues and sort out some of the problems that have been identified with Lollipop. The third announcement that Google made, and the third improvement that it has made with Android M, is Android Pay. This is a clear competitor to both Samsung Pay and Apple Pay, and now that it is now baked into the OS, I feel that Android Pay will be more ubiquitous and will have a greater level of success. Google has basically taken what it has learnt from Google Wallet and is now applying it to a more wider variety of use cases, and hopefully it will be adopted at a much more successful rate than Google Wallet has been, as here, particularly in the UK, Google Wallet isn't available and you therefore can't use it on your phone. So I'm hoping that Android Pay will be able to be used in a wider variety of territories, and also promoted more heavily by Google itself when Android M is officially announced with its official name. The fourth improvement that Google has made with its release of Android M is a baked-in API for fingerprint scanners, and I think by including this, Google sees that they are the future, and many more manufacturers may now make use of it, as it is now an integral part of the original OS. And it would be unsurprising if we didn't see a lot of phones running Android M that didn't have a fingerprint scanner, as it would be a particularly a big omission, as those that didn't would feel that it is not a viable option. So I do expect a lot of manufacturers to come out with handsets that include fingerprint scanning once Android M is available and they have been able to utilize it to their particular devices. So and I think that what fingerprint scanning will bring is a greater level of security. It will give people that convenience that is currently enjoyed by several Apple and Samsung users, as both of these manufacturers have made use of fingerprint scanning technology, and I expect a lot more people to see the benefits of this feature once Android M is released for the general public. The final improvement that I would like to talk about in this video that Google has made with its announcement of Android M is a new service called Google Now on Tap. And what that does is that the phone will look at your screen and the information that is on it, and Google will be able to supply you with additional information. So for example, if you receive a text from your friend and they are suggesting going to the movies to see, for example, the new Jurassic Park movie, which is out in a few days' time, Google will, with this new service, will be able to suggest cinemas that are near you that are showing the movie. It will also be able to give you information about who's going to be in the movie, and also who directed it, and the synopsis of the movie itself. And this is a useful feature. I don't know whether it will be more of a gimmick. We'll have to wait and see once Android M is finally released sometime later this year. But I think that it's a useful improvement, as it uses the vast knowledge graph that Google has created with its search engine, and makes use of it to supply you with information as and when you require it. And I think that it'll make it a more pleasant experience, as you won't really need to go and search for things. Things will be presented to you as and when you need them. And this is the things that I think Google has done particularly well with its release of Android M, and I think that this is what we should look forward to when it is finally released. I now want to know what you think the official name for Android M will be. I personally think that the next version of Android, when it is officially announced, will be Android Milkshake. I think that would be a good name for the update, and I think that it will be Android 5.2, but we will just have to wait and see. But if you have any ideas on what you think the next version of Android will be called, please leave these in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to me to see more videos like this, as and when new and interesting information is brought out about Android M, please subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on any social networks, I will leave these in the description below. And once again, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video, and goodbye.